unisex or unisex. So this is where I feel that the industry is going, and please, I'll be happy if any of you want to give me your input. Oh, let me just dwell on this. There is a reason why I have chosen this slide. This is a slide of a case, right? We are made to believe that we are mutual fund distributors, right? SEBI does not help our cause, investment advisor did. But the fact of the matter is, we are financial doctors. We bring financial convenience to our clients. We bring products, we bring experience, we bring solutions. So don't ever think of yourself as just a mutual fund distributor. It's time that you thought of yourself as financial doctor, which is what I really think you all are worth. So let me go on to the next slide. Activated cash strategy. Strategy एक पर new acquisition clients आने हैं, दूसरी है जो existing clients है उसका भी wallet share या उनकी भी revenue increase करना है, ठीक है? तो उसमें existing client का एक आपको अपना खुद का increase करना है, ताकि मान लो कि 100 crore की बुक या 40 crore की बुक है उसमें अगर आपको 0.5 मिल रहा है, you have to take it up to 1%. But you have to also be careful that in your attempt to do that, at no point in time, the client's interest should be sacrificed. That means client को भी ऐसा प्रोडक्ट दो जो आपके हिसाब से अच्छे वर्कआउट करे और उसके हिसाब से भी अच्छे वर्कआउट करे. I think this is something that we should look into. So let's go to the next slide. This is I wish we could have got it bigger, but since it's very small, I just read it out to you. According to me, this is the universe of investments. I'm sure that I've left out quite a few. But in real estate, you can do REITs, you can do index, you can do AIFs, you can do structures. There are lots of SPV structures. International real estate is making a very good. There's a lot of demand for it, right? Other than equity, you have FDs, you have NCDs, you have credits, you have bonds, of course, FDs, of course, you have debt PMSs, you have long short funds, you have digital assets, you have gold, equity again, PMS, AIF, equity advisory, overseas investments, especially with the Nasdaq having crashed. This is, I think, good time to start getting into even that. Pre-IPOs. Pre-IPOs overseas also. There are unlisted companies overseas. In today's day, there are ways of doing this, right? So now, expand your thinking, see what your client wants and what you can deliver. Now, I want to touch upon the concept of fractional assets. We are very lucky that in today's day, I think according to me, the next decade is going to be about fractional assets. What are fractional assets? Fractional assets basically means, मान लो 1 crore की investment है, you will break it down into 1 lakh or 5 lakh or 50,000. Something that the larger numbers can take. India is a game about numbers, and I think we should recognize that. And I really believe strongly that the next decade is going to be about fractional assets. Now, for fractional assets, can you invest in a property in Dubai with 1 lakh of rupees earning you a yield of 15%? The answer is yes. Can you get into any kind of discounting play where your counterparty is HUL, ITC, the stalwarts of the industry? Again, with 1 lakh, yes, you can. Can you pick up a credit? Let's say you have credit mutual funds, but can you pick up single credits as well as 10 lakhs but good credits? Yes, you can. So my point is that the next decade is going to be about fractional assets. Write those numbers, write that way. Let's go to the next. So what happens when you do expand your horizon? Of course, mutual funds is a very, very important part of where we are. We are distributors, and whatever said and done, that is the core of your book. But also, what I need you to know is that if you widen your horizon, right, you can increase the yield for your client, you can increase the yield for your own book, and it's an acquisition page. Today, I want to tell you this, that I realized that first mutual fund जाके बेचोगे वो client शायद ना आए. But if I can give you something sensible, it's a very good way to start off, and उसके बाद mutual fund book build कर सकते हैं. I am not kidding you. But what I did all these years, last 4 years, I was able to double my book with this strategy. So I've been in this for more than 22 years. जो भी मैंने 18 साल में किया, वही 4 साल में मैंने replicate कर दिया. So from my own personal experience, I really urge you to look at all this. Now, ठीक है. Now where is the problem? Problem is execution platform बहुत है. International में आपको तो Saxo trading है, charge pods है, credits में giraffe है, fractional real estate में frac assets है, और platform है. अभी शुरुआत हुई है platform. Question is, how do you pick the right platform? You need somewhere where there is knowledge and where there is trust, right? These two are the problems, not execution platform, right? When I also start a new product, I don't sell it for 1 year. I just want to understand who is the guy at the other end, what is he talking about, can I trust him? अपनी स्टोरी बताती हूँ. मैंने एक बॉन्ड फंड उठा लिया था 2017 में. सोच रही थी इंटरेस्ट रेट इंटरनेशनल बॉन्ड फंड, लेवरेज बॉन्ड फंड. मैंने सोचा इंटरेस्ट रेट नीचे आएगा एक साल में नेगेटिव रेट. Point is, we don't understand that bond market, right? And when I talked about the inverse yield curve on that bond market, the fund manager told me, नहीं international market में तो कभी inverse हो ही नहीं सकती. 2019-22 में हो गई ना. So we have to recognize that we have limited ability in terms of knowledge, specialized knowledge, and we have to be able to create ecosystem where we can trust that other person and have that knowledge given to us. Okay. So here I'm going to go to the next slide, where I'm going to come back to what Sumit told us for about almost 40 minutes. We are all here to build a business. How do you build a business? Have a vision. See market trends. Read. Okay. There is this AMDWA trends report which tells you which way it's trending. Right? Read those. Trust your brains. Then invest time and money. Okay, you can't just invest time. You have to invest money also into what you want to do and into your business. And I can't say this enough. I think Sumit also said it a lot. Collaborate, collaborate, and collaborate. आज की डेट में there are 1.09 lakh individuals in every 1,700 corporates and 8,800 senior citizens. मैं कह रही 1% भी अगर मिल जाए, okay, even if you know 1%, 1 lakh rupees, do you realize what a good product that we can create? It will be somewhere you can trust that person कि हाँ भैया आपने सारे product में choose करके पढ़ के मेरे को दिया है, अब मैं बेच के आती हूँ. You want to say something? 2 minutes left. Okay. Yeah, let me now tell you what are the headwinds of our industry and what are the tailwinds of our industry. Acquisition. Now, when I'm going into acquisition, 53% of the MFDs are based in top 30. The 50% of the AUM is in top 3 cities: Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore. Your concentration risk of MFDs in the 3 cities, including NCR, is already very high. Okay. The lower end is getting taken up by technology. You will not be able to compete with it. If you try to do this 1,000 rupees SIP, that's my reading. I might be totally wrong, right? Of course, you increase in numbers, but bear in mind 2 things, right? It's very important to have an SIP book. There is no question about it. But that's a declining trend in terms of your revenue. That is also a threat to you because technology is going to take over the lower end. So you need to think, where do you want to, which client do you want to target? SIPs, I'll give you interesting data. SIPs from capital mutual. 30% or 33% is already through direct mode. Yes, some will burn the finger, some will come back. But you need to understand that just like large caps have got to monetize, it's a matter of time, but it's still some kind of way where a lot of things get commoditized and you will not be able to value add beyond the point. Passive funds are taking over, revenue impact is short, 5 days, declining revenues of mutual funds. Now what are the tailwinds? Our mutual fund industry is still growing by 60%. 5-year average is 16%. There's a lot of growth you can expect here. Equity AUM to market capitalization is only 6%. Equity is something which shows a higher revenue yielding. You can pay the increase. And fractional assets, according to me, is the name of the future. Now, I'm going to end this, and I'm going to end this with a story, and I think the women will be able to relate with this more than the men. So, in 2012, when I left Barclays, I was doing very well in terms of both performance and in terms of the salary that I was earning in my batch. But I left it. I couldn't take it. I had a small son who was 6 months old, and I had a daughter, she was 4 years old. I wanted peace. I didn't want to get up every 1st of January and be given a target, right? To me, at that point in time, what was success for me? Success for me was to spend time with my children, to get my life back, to enjoy myself. अगले 4-5 साल जो मैंने मतलब मजे की I can't tell you. I went out with my friends, I went on holidays, I spent time with my children, just coloring with them was such a novelty for me. That I did. Then, when my mind got refreshed and I wanted to get back into business, I will never have that kind of burning passion, but when I wanted to get back into business, I took it up, right? And today, I have 2-3 companies. Amongst these 3 companies, I am earning more than what my counterparts at banks are earning. So if somebody tells you you can't have it all, tell them you can. And I love this thing. Success is liking yourself. It is liking what you do. And then enjoying that process, liking how you do it. So with that, I'm going to end my presentation.